Hello, Sabrina Alery here with a video tutorial for Clearsnap, and today we're going to be using our Colorbox Dye Inks by Stephanie Barnard to create dye to color in some of our very own feathered earrings. This is becoming a pretty popular trend, I think, and you'd be surprised just how simple they are to make on your own. You'll also need some glitter. I have some silver here, and then some of our brand new mini stamps. These are actually designed for children, but they work great, and you can never have too many polka dot sets. So let's get started. I just have a big fluffy white marabou feather here that we're going to alter. Also some water, and then some more water in an empty smooch spritz bottle. I'm just going to spray that on to fully saturate the feather. Get it as wet as you possibly can. And I'm going to be using the Colorbox Dye Inks by Stephanie Barnard to create the dye. Now you could use the ink pads, you could transfer the ink into the water to create a dye bath, or you could also use re-inkers. That would work very well for dyeing a larger project. But since I'm just doing a single feather here, or two feathers for a set of earrings, I'm just going to cheat a little bit and paint the ink on with my wet paintbrush. Now, of course, the more water you use here, the lighter your color will be, just as in when you use your dyes for watercoloring. And the less water that you use, the more rich and vibrant the color you will get. Now, for the yellow here, I'm using the banana color, and then on the lower half of the feather, we're going to use blueberry, which is a pretty dark blue. The Colorbox Inks Dye Inks designed by Stephanie Barnard. There's 12 colors in all, and they're all named after different sorts of food, which makes it a little tempting to want to taste them while you're working, but definitely don't do that. They're not for eating. And I've got my feather all colored in here, and we're just going to run to the bathroom and run that through with a blow dryer to restore it to its fluffy state. I'm going to use the dot set here from the My First Color Box mini stamps, and I'm going to dip that again in the blueberry. And I'm just going to stamp the lower half, the blue half of the feather, to sort of give it a spotted look. Like, I think there maybe ostrich feathers are normally spotted. And then just to add a little bit something extra, I'm going to sprinkle some silver lining glitter onto my paper towel and dip that in there. Those feathers have some magical property that holds those glitter particles very well. Alright, so assembling the earring is just as simple. I have some 24 gauge jewelry wire here, and I'm going to insert that. I just have a hook, an earring hook here. I'm going to fold that in half and twist it so I can keep it in place. There might be a better way to assemble earrings, but this is just what seemed like the simplest way to me. Now I have two crystal beads, one small and one large. I'm going to insert those at the top. Figure out which way you want your earring to face when you're wearing them, and then spread open that jewelry wire. We're going to take the extra bit of the feather stem that we don't want, and I'm just going to snip that off with the wire cutters, and then I'm going to insert that right into that large bead to help hold it in there. Just going to twist the jewelry wire right around the feather. You're going to want to do that as tightly as possible, and make sure to keep the twists very close together. Watch out, some of those feathers, little feather bits want to stick in there. Just twist it around a few times. You can readjust if you need to. Readjust the feather inside. And then I'm just going to take my pliers and gently squeeze the jewelry wire so it holds that feather in place. If you squeeze it too hard, it could break the feather. You could cut the feather. So just be careful doing that. And then we're going to snip off the extra long ends. And that's all there is to do. You have your feather earrings. Thank you so much for joining me today. For more ideas and inspiration, please visit clearsnap.blogspot.com, and for product information, please visit www.clearsnap.com.